back to a new episode of Tequila Forever Tequila. Today I'm going to be talking about aging your own tequila at home. It's quite simple. You can use your favorite blancos or whatever you like. I suggest using something that's high quality. I've done it with, Fortaleza Blanco, the Steel Strength. I've done it with Don Julio, a few other ones like Cimarron. And this time I'm doing it with Lágrimas del Valle Blanco. This is a great tequila, even by itself without having to age it. I did a review on this. It's one of my new favorite blancos. It's an absolute beauty. Now, like I said, this is about aging your own tequila at home. You can purchase a barrel like this. This is a 3 liter. They go about $75. You can have your name engraved in it. This is it's a really nice, even as for a gift or whatever. One thing to keep in mind is the smaller the barrel, the faster your tequila is going to age. This being a 3 liter, you can get the results of like añejo, extra añejo, 6 to 10 times faster than if you would be using a larger size barrel. They come in different sizes, from 1, 2, 5, 10 liters, 20 liters, 600 liters. All depends on what you want to do. It's completely different when it comes to, the Mexican laws. We're not doing all that, and we don't got to follow the CRT rules or anything. It's just simply, you can have your own aged tequila of your choice, and definitely, help save a buck or two. Especially because right now, a lot of the extra añejos are becoming difficult to find, and they're really, really expensive. So keep in mind, the smaller the barrel, it will age faster. I believe I did a review on the 123 organic tequila, the añejo. But I talk about David Armandi, the master distiller. Used I think a half size from the 600 liter, or I don't know if it was like 150 or 300 liter barrel. So it's still aged, I think, like 18 months if I remember correctly. And it picks up a lot more flavor, a lot more of that oak and color versus if you were using a 600 liter and aging it for the same amount of time. Another thing that you can use, which I don't have with me, are those infusion bottle spirals, I believe. They come in a 2-pack. They're probably like $5-7. You just stick them straight in the bottle, just let them sit there. Or you can also get, these right here. This is the infusion spiral, the original infusion spiral, but it's the brand of it. So I got, an American white oak medium toast plus, and then I got French oak medium toast plus. So I got them exactly the same, so I can compare them later. I've tried a lot of, French aged tequila and a lot of American oak tequila, which is really the most common used. But when we're talking about new, this is going to be the way to go, because a lot of them have been previously used in something else. So it's going to pick up, some of those, aromas or flavors. But if you just want to get that pure flavor, like if it was in a new barrel, this is definitely the way to go. And they're cheap. These are about $15-20 if I remember correctly. You can order them straight from their website or Amazon. Once again, the name is the original infusion spiral, or the barrel mill. They're easy to find. Each spiral ages up to 3 gallons of tequila or your favorite spirit. So $15-20 get you two 8-inch spirals that are good for 6 gallons. So I've broken down in math. That's, basically 12 1-liter bottles. You can use a Tapatio, a Cimarron, whatever you want to use. I know most bottles are 750 mil. So broke it down, it's doing the math on it and how much you'll need to do it. And of course, it all depends on what you want to do and what you're looking for. You can age up to 16 bottles, 16 750 mil bottles with 1 spiral. So we're talking about 32, bottles that you can age at home. So that's the nice thing about this, and it's dirt cheap, in comparison to using the ones for the bottle. So if you want to pick up maybe a little bit of flavor from, like a whiskey, a bourbon or something, you can break off, couple of chips on it and maybe soak them a little bit, or for that might be easier with, you know, the aging in a bottle type spiral. So this is how it looks out of the bag. Yeah, the other ones are smaller, like I said, to fit, and they're specifically made for a certain size bottle. You know, this is not, so I'll be breaking some of the chips off. And you know, I was, you know, calculating everything. I think they're about two spiral circles that you can cut off, break off, whatever you want to do, and that's enough for a bottle. So that's what I used with this one. I just used two. Well, what I first did was I put 1.5, you know, let it sit for 3 weeks, tasted it, you know, just to try it out. It was good. Definitely picked up a lot of the flavors and aromas. Let it sit for another week, and then I add another half a chip. So these are gonna be ready. This one's gonna be ready October 6th. It has a date that I put it and the time. And then this one also has it. This is gonna be ready, what is it, October 4th. And when they're both ready, I'm gonna be doing a comparison. I'm gonna be doing a video on both American White Oak versus French Oak aged tequila. You know, so you can see the color difference on both of these as well. This is the French Oak. You know, it's a lot darker than the other one. And the American Oak, like I said, they're the same exact thing, but just one of them's American Oak, the other one's French Oak wood. So I'm really excited to try them out. I have tried, you know, many tequilas that I have aged with the French Oak. You know, I've even done it where I've aged in here, you know, putting some of the wood chips in here. And with the American Oak, combination of both, and you definitely pick up a lot of flavor. So I think when I do the review for this one, I'm gonna be trying this one, these two separately, and then even do the one, you know, put a half an ounce of one, half an ounce of the other one, mix them together, try it out that way. And there's many different things that you can do with it. You know, you can mix it, you know, 2/3 or however you like. I mean, it's your product. Also, you know, you can leave it there as long as you want. You can take it out 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on what kind of flavor you're looking for. You can test it every week. You know, if you want something like a reposado or something lightly aged, that's gonna be totally on you. And if you want it really, really heavy, I guess you can add more chips, but you know, you definitely, like I said, you can make 16 bottles off each spiral, or depending on how you want to use it. You want to use it heavily, then might add a little bit less, but definitely a nice product. Very easy to age with tequila at home. This is nice to have as a decanter, and you know, just to have it at home too. Just got to be careful during the winter when it gets cold. Gotta make sure there's plenty of ventilation, because you could catch a little bit of mold on the outside because of the humidity. Well, guys, have a good night. I'll get back to you guys when these tequilas are ready with a new video. Thank you very much.